frustrating week, really, for Arsenal, one way and another. The players just had a warm-down on Thursday in a very light training session yesterday, so hopefully the legs are fresh. Certainly the minds will be willing. They want the title back. Here is Eduardo.
And that will be a ball.
And Martin Taylor. And the referee is calling him over to here. This is early as well.
I don't like the way
it's red. It's a red card for Martin Taylor. Goodness me. And this is what, after 2.5 minutes of the game?
That's a break, Ian. I can see Physio was immediately suggesting this is a break. He's one of the most experienced. Gary Lewin, who's gone out for Arsenal.
Real problems there for Eduardo. You can see the body language of Eduardo, and we do believe that this is a broken bone, unfortunately. Oh dear. To give full credit to the Birmingham fans here, I think they fully realise the seriousness of the situation. They know. I think everybody knows. We can but hope that Eduardo makes a recovery from that injury and will be able to play again in time. But it is a particularly nasty and horrific one, and just to recap, so horrific that we do not want to show you the pictures of that again. Credit to the medical teams for their job in making sure that Eduardo was as comfortable as possible before being taken, obviously, to hospital. Now then, promising situation for Theo Walcott here. It's a very good block by Murphy, the January signing from Hibs. Sagna plays this one in. Adebayo, what a spring from him.
That's a threat. Teams are making it difficult for them to thread the little give and goes edge of the box. They can just launch it in like that.
Fabregas offside here. Adebayo, it's not going to count. No, they wouldn't have done.
Just went a little early. They actually played it quite well. Birmingham at the back. Look at Parnaby. He might have been easy. He might have easily could have been tempted to go back in, run in there, but he stood out well.
By Clichy. Fabregas from distance whistles over the top.
Good hit. Just gets a little bit of space. He does like to get into this little position, and that's what Mwamba and Damien Johnson are going to have to be careful about.
Walcott. Good ball in. Flamini looked to volley it. And Bednar.
And neither of them got it quite right. Well, Bentner looking to bend it in the far corner. That's one of those where you're often better getting them up.
Murphy, good ball forward again, finding McFadden. He's the player who just might be able to make something happen with his flair, and he's got a free kick on the edge. This is the kind of thing Birmingham might profit from.
That's the kind of thing I'm talking about. That's why I think Alex McLeish has kept him there on his own, because McFadden is capable of working something out of nothing. He's not even got control of the ball, but you can see Flamini just eases him away from it. Knows what he's doing.
Well, McFadden is there with Seb Larsson. How he'd love to score against his old club. Olivier Capo's left foot. That's the brains trust. Damien Johnson wants a word as well. It's McFadden. And he's done it too! It's a glorious goal! His first at St Andrews for Birmingham City. His first for his new club on this ground. And that is priceless for Birmingham. It was a peach of a goal.
Well, Arsene Wenger's out asking Mike Dean about the free kick. It was one, I think. But that's why Vassell was sacrificed for him to play up front because he has this in his locker. It's a lovely free kick. Maybe Almunia might think he could have done better. He gets across it, but it's got a good height in it, and that's the key. If you can get up into that top corner, it makes it really hard to save. Lovely flighted free kick. There were a few boos, you know, when Vassell came off. I think the St Andrews faithful thinking, oh, we'd like him to have stayed on, but that's why.
Fabregas, Adebayor flagged down, Adebayor, and he can't finish it this time. Big chance that.
Well, by his standards, that is a golden opportunity. And it's a golden opportunity because it sits soft for him. I mean, as that ball comes over, it just sits up nice and soft. There's no great pace on it. It's a comfortable height, just a little side foot and it's in, but he opens his foot up.
Towards Adebayor again, he's such a menace, isn't he? Larson gets it forward and McFadden is onside here. Can he make it 2-0? Oh, that really would have been smash and grab. Great chance.
Well, that is a glorious chance, but he gave Senderos a chance. Because as it goes over the top, he's naturally left-footed, but he brings it across his body. Instead of taking it a little bit the other way to keep it away from Senderos and keep it on his strong left side, he gave Senderos a chance.
Gael Clichy plays it wide. Here's Kleb once more. Fabregas looking to defend one. Oh, it's a great save. Mike Taylor stretched, great elasticity.
Well, this is the best effort of the match from Arsenal. Worked the ball really well this time.
Here's the corner. Fabregas plays it in. It's away by McFadden, not far. Kleb with an effort, and Taylor tips that over. It's another corner.
It's just a little stab forward from Kleb. Doesn't get any power on it.
Taylor comes up. He's beaten in the air. Oh, and it's put into the back of the net. Theo Walcott and Arsenal are level. It's his first ever Premier League goal for Arsenal.
Well, Mike Dean gave a foul against Adebayor first half, and they're asking Birmingham City, why is there no foul this half? Watch Adebayor all over the goalkeeper, arm all over them. Now look where Mike Dean is, a really poor position to see that. That's more of a foul than anything he did first half. Up over the goalkeeper, stopping him jumping. Gets the advantage. You do not see that very often in this game.
Walcott meanwhile on the left foot, and he's got another one too, and that is a terrific goal to put Arsenal ahead. It's the Theo Walcott show here in the second half at St Andrews.
Well, Arsene Wenger's waited all season for the boy to progress, he says. Didn't progress as much as he'd like. It's a mistake by Ridgewell, and he didn't even look for Bentner, who was to his left and wide open, because he's got a goal, and he just fancied another one. It's a wonderful finish. This is unsavable. Just opens it up there, drags it away from Kelly. Suddenly the yard arrives and he can drive it into. And with his weaker side and with his confidence high, it's a super finish.
Sanya. Adebayor, lovely layoff, and Walcott again. He's in the mood, all right. Wants to hit everything now, and why not?
This is a poor effort when you consider the two goals he has. Two lovely finishes. Lovely little setback from Manuel Adebayor. Just perfect to hit in the half volley.
Three of the defenders are in there. Ridgewell, Kelly, and indeed Murphy. Zarate really worked on the near post.
And the free kick in was an absolute gem, I'll tell you what. And if Ridgewell gets anything on this and he equalises, fizzes it in, Ridgewell goes in there, anything on that, he just seems to lift his leg a little late.
Adebayor is onside here. And Emmanuel Adebayor, and it's a great save, wasn't it? Mike Taylor got his fingertips to that.
When he watched, I think he might have been offside. My first thought was offside, but the flag stays down. But look at Nicholas Bentner coming to join him. It's just a little square ball, and Bentner's tapping it into an empty net. But he didn't look, he didn't see, he had only one thought, and that was getting another goal.
Adebayor using his strength very, very well there with Kelly, who just does enough. But then there's Bentner, and it's just gone wide of the far post.
He wants the ball, he's looking for himself again, Adebayor. He wants to get the shot off. It's a tight angle. We'll get a better idea from this shot whether it brushes the glove. No, I think it's past him.
Stuart Parnaby back to Mady Napton. Now they've got a few blue shirts forward in there. They're running out of time, and not the best cross. No. Oh, there's a mistake there by Clichy's out of penalty kick. It is! Maybe salvation for Birmingham. Oh my goodness me. Gael Clichy. Huge error, and Birmingham City have the chance here to rescue this.
Oh, this is amazing. Looks over his shoulder, he doesn't see him coming. He sticks a left foot, and he knows as he plays the ball away there. He might say it brushed my studs, but it didn't hit it enough.
Arsene Wenger can't believe it. There's some day here, isn't it, at St Andrews, and James McFadden, who scored from the spot at West Ham to rescue a point for Birmingham last week. What a point this would be for Alex McLeish's side after everything that's happened. It might be about the last kick of the game, you know.
This is not over yet, by the way.
It's McFadden against Almunia, who's been recalled to the side today. What drama. And McFadden has done it. 2 goals for him, 2 for Birmingham, and the most improbable of points. Can you believe this?
Well, I'll tell you what, Gallas has just whacked one of the holdings with such fury. I think the supporters thought he was going into them, but what a penalty. This is what you call keeping your cool. That's a superb penalty. Anytime you get it up in the air, you've got a chance. Goalkeepers always go down low, and there's only the best way of saving it.
There's only just time to restart the game. It is a draw. This is some finale here. Arsenal have thrown away 2 points against 10 men. Again, they were in more or less total control of. Mistake by Gael Clichy. How vital will those 2 points lost be when the final mathematics are done? And how precious might that point be for Alex McLeish's Birmingham City, who played with 10 men here for 87 minutes, but drew with the leaders.
Arsenal, a really difficult afternoon. Have just thrown away 2 valuable points.
Yes, we are of course very frustrated because the 3 points were in the back, and overall I feel that's what we should have taken out of the game.
Was it down to complete lack of concentration on Gael Clichy's part?
No, I don't feel. I feel Gael had a good game. Maybe he made a mistake on just before the referee gave a penalty, but we were very unlucky today with the decisions.
I know you.
Especially on the first goal, I feel, where there was no free kick at all. On the second goal, it's a very debatable penalty, and it's very difficult to take, but we have no choice anyway, so it's not worth too much to talk about that. We can look at ourselves and try next time to take the 3 points.
Looking at yourselves, can I ask you about William Gallas's reaction to the penalty? Extraordinary, to kick the hoarding and then walk away on his own. What were your thoughts on that?
Well, he was frustrated. He's a winner, and sometimes you have to get your frustration out. And of course, people want committed people and never react, and properly. He should not have reacted, but he has, because he's a winner, and he was hugely frustrated.
Are you unhappy with him?
I'm not unhappy with him. I'm unhappy with what happened around.
Whatever happened today, it would have been overshadowed by the awful injury to Eduardo. Did you have a view on it?
Yes.
And did you think it was a straight red card?
I think this guy should never play football again. What is he doing on the football pitch?
In your mind, did you feel it was intentional then?
I feel that goes around with the idea for a long time that to stop Arsenal, you have to kick Arsenal. And I knew that that was coming for a long time now.
How serious is the injury to Eduardo? Is there a latest?
The season is over for him, and his injury is very, very bad.
You say the season is over. I hope it isn't the case, but is this a career-threatening injury?
More than the season is over.
Birmingham said that Martin Taylor is not that sort of player. The player is distraught himself. It was a complete
There's
accident.
no sort of player. You play the ball or you don't play the ball. That's all. I think it is disastrous. That kind of tackle is disastrous.
In terms of the day itself, was the only plus point, and there must be so few, Theo Walcott getting his first goals in the Premier League?
Yes, the fact as well that we were 1-0 down and that we came back and were leading 2-1. We are guilty today because not having taken advantage of 2-1, we had 3-4 chances to score the third goal. But just before that penalty was a 100% penalty on Adebayor in the box, pulled back by the defender that was not given. But overall, I still feel, despite all that, we should have scored a third goal and killed the game off.
Just one last point. There's not a huge amount of title-winning experience in your side. Did that show at all today, or could that show in the run-in? No,
I feel overall, you know, when you play such a committee Champions League game we had on Wednesday night, it's always difficult to win away from home. And we are frustrated. And you know before, after Milan game, that it would be a difficult game. And we are frustrated because we made a mistake in the last minute and got caught on a very dodgy penalty.